All right. Anyways, let's finish game of the game of the awards thing. I was distracted by big damage. Dispatch is a new what was it similar to? There was a game in particular that it was similar to. I can't remember what it was now. But very like narrative driven, a lot of big like star cast, a lot of like celebrity cast. Funny style game where like the main character is dispatching heroes to like solve crimes, and you're like the police dispatcher but for superheroes. Looks pretty cool. Mafia: The Old Country got a new trailer. Looked pretty cool. I thought it looked neat. And then, so this one was big. If you haven't seen this trailer, you got to check it out. It's really interesting. And this is the type of trailer that can only be at the Game Awards, because it's like a game that's not even ready to be shown yet, but because Jeff has the connections, he like got them to show this. Game doesn't even have a name yet, but it's made by the head guy from Ico, Team Ico, Shadow of Colossus, etc. It's codenamed Project Robot, but it's you got to watch the trailer. It's very Shadow of Colossus style. Like, we have no idea what it's going to be about, but it looks very interesting. Very emotional trailer. I'm excited for that. I'm a big Shadow of Colossus fan, and I wasn't really like super grabbed by Last Guardian, so hopefully this one is, and it looks way more like Shadow of Colossus style. Then probably fourth biggest announcement, Elden Ring Night Rain. I don't know when they had time for this, but apparently they've been making a standalone Elden Ring game. Again, another co-op game. As I said, they were going crazy with the co-op games. It's a co-op spin-off of Elden Ring. It's called Night Rain. And it looks pretty cool. It kind of looks very like Monster Hunter style. You're like going in and fighting big bosses with friends. So I think it looks really cool. Just playing like a FromSoft game in true co-op instead of having to call each other in sounds really fun. Then The Witcher 4 got a giant trailer. Yeah, it looked incredible. It looked like real life. I was watching it and I was like, is this just a movie? Like, what is this? It's crazy. So, and Witcher's obviously big right now with the show and everything, but that's looking like it could be one of the biggest games ever if it ends up being, you know, if CD Projekt Red doesn't trip over themselves, that could be one of the biggest games ever. So, but yeah, that trailer was wild. It's like the video I see here is 6 minutes long. It's like a 6-minute trailer. It was like a movie. And then the biggest announcement of the night, not really the second biggest, but to me the biggest, Okami 2. I couldn't, what was so cool about this announcement was how Jeff hyped it up, because a lot of people don't even know what Okami is. It's not necessarily like a mainstream game, but Okami is huge. It was the game when it came out. I remember it won Game of the Year in like PSN magazine. I don't think Game of the Year was a thing back then, but it won Game of the Year in PSN magazine when it came out. It got that remaster not so long ago that did well. But Okami is a once-in-a-lifetime game. Other than the remaster, it's only been Okami, you know, up to this point. So, like, we're witnessing history, Okami 2 being made. Now, having said that, it doesn't look like it's anywhere near, like, they literally are just starting it. So, we're not going to see it for a while, but yeah, the way they hyped this up was so cool. It seemed like it was the last announcement. They were like, this is it. This is the big announcement of the night. And so for it to get that much love was like really cool because it deserves it. Okami is such an amazing game. But then they hit us with the, no, actually, here's the biggest announcement of the night. And it was this Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet, a new Naughty Dog game, which I said halfway through the trailer, I was like, is this Naughty Dog? And sure enough, it is. What's so crazy about this is they've been making this for 5 years. It started in 2020. And it's been secret this whole time, which is insane. And it looks like they've been working on it for 5 years. Like, it looks incredible. So, you know, most of the announcements were like, we're working on this game, or we just started making this game, like, see you in a year and a half. This game looks like it could be the big game next year. And I can't really describe it very well. You kind of just have to watch the trailer. But it's the new big budget Naughty Dog. You know, it's the next Last of Us. Will it hit as big as Last of Us? Probably not, because what will? But it's the new big budget game, and it looks really cool. And just the fact that they've been already working on it for so long gives me hype that it might actually be done in the near future, and we might have a new big budget Naughty Dog game sooner rather than later, which is really cool. It looked pretty unique. There's not really a lot to say about it, though, because it's kind of just space game. We didn't get too much more info, but... yeah, I think it's space exploration game, but it's not just space game. But man, it looked incredible. And yeah, not only did a game that's literally a celebration of the past 30 years of Sony win Game of the Year, but then the big announcement was Sony's big studio. So, like, this was Sony's Game of the Year, or Game Awards show. Like, it's kind of crazy how Sony the show was. But, you know, I'm here for it because it really was their year. It really was their year this year, so... Nintendo did absolutely nothing, and Xbox literally was just like, so PlayStation 1. Anyways. So... it was really Sony's year. But I am curious about next year, because I think Nintendo is holding everything for next year, so next year might be Nintendo's year. I think that Sony is going to be hard at work at all these games they announced. So next year might be the year for Nintendo to kick off.
The peacock struck.
Yeah, I said before, like, I'm really happy that Astrobot won, but I also get the argument that it's probably not the best game on that list, or even far from it. But, I'm still happy it won. And I wouldn't say they didn't deserve it. Yeah. I mean, some of the games they announced were 2026, but it's still looking like next year's going to be big.
It's a good day for battle.
And we still don't know what Nintendo's doing, so
What is the logical course of action?
could be pretty big for them too. Yeah, I said during the show because they did a little like commercial for Path of Exile 2, and they were like, "It's in alpha," and I was like, "Oh yeah." They specifically said that so that they could be in contention next year.
The thrill of the fight. I'll make this quick.
Man. There was nothing about Hades, by the way, at the Game Awards. They're just in their office. They're just in their office working on it.
Now then.
And I think I said this before, but pretty much nothing from Square also. But I'm pretty okay with that. Let them cook.
The peacock strut.
What's this guy weak against? Thunder, you think?
Phoenix, don't. The battle is
Bloodborne fans in shambles. There wasn't really any, like,
Let yourself be healed.
shock announcements or, like, you know, something that we've all been waiting for kind of announcements. But, like, I didn't really miss them, if that makes sense.
victory. Shall
Like, I think every year we're waiting for that, like, GTA or Silksong or Half-Life 3 or, like, some big, like, everyone's waiting for this and it's finally happening announcement. And that never happened, but I feel like everything they did announce made up for it. It was more of like, I wasn't expecting this, but I'm happy about it. Like Okami 2, not a single person was guessing. But like, we're still happy it's here.
unparalleled. Let's try this. My turn. Have at you.
I'm ready.
I think that's why a lot of people were saying like 7 out of 10 show. Because there was no like...
The battle is truly
I mean, there were big announcements, but just not the ones that like we expect from the Game Awards, where it's kind of like we've been hearing inklings about this, and now here it is finally. But I think it was a really good show.
You should have studied harder.
Also, no Death Stranding. That was another one that I thought we would see, just because there's always Hideo stuff, because he's good friends with Jeff, and he was there, but he didn't really show anything. He gave an award, right? Yeah.
Interesting dilemma.
So, yeah, kind of, like, I could see where some people would be like, bad show, but I definitely think it was a great show. Just not what some people want, like the GTA 6 trailer or Half-Life 3 like announcements, but these were more like we didn't know this was a thing, but now we know it's a thing and it's really exciting type of announcements. So, all right, let me get more coffee and then we'll fight this guy. All right, Rune Blade. I don't really remember what's going on with Rune Blade. Just put more milk in it? I don't... Really? You think that would work?
Let's get this over.
I don't really remember what this guy did. I think he just obliterated us.
What is the logical course of action? So much to learn.
197.
Way. I see your defenses.
This guy does a lot of elemental stuff.
You shall be healed.
I
I really miss this ability on Therion. Because now I only have one thief. So it's like way too hard to keep these buffs. Or debuffs.
We're safe now.
Like if I want to keep Shackle Foe, I gotta spam it for like 4 turns in a row.
The battle is truly joined. Stand firm. What is the logical course of action? So much to learn.
Bow.
I am ready. Let yourself be healed.
Ooh, he's weak against Dagger. Might want to use the Dagger move this time instead of the War Master one.
I am ready. Let yourself be healed.
Just kind of chilling. Oh, yeah, this guy does a bunch of ailments. I remember that. I think Ulbricht's going to be on rehabilitate duty this entire fight.
My turn.
Like each rune does like a different ailment.
What's this?
Dang it.
Have at you.
Oh wait, that's right. Cyrus actually has Dark now. It's so nice.
This will heal your wounds.
Okay, we're chilling. Should have charged that.
Victory shall be mine. This will heal your wounds.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
What is the logical course of action? Tenema over.
Whoa.
Out
That's
of my
cool.
way.
What is the logical course of action.
All right, should we start cooking? Do I begin cooking?
Now the true lesson begins. Elephant, sword of learning.
I think I'm gonna begin cooking.
I am ready. Watch me now. Elfin, bringer of the flame.
I think the cook begins. Don't do something dumb. That's fine. Perfect. Thank you.
The battle is truly joy.
Appreciated.
Use this.
Perfect. Okay, so I think what I do here is I break him. No.
Focus is unparalleled.
Use this.
Mage Lord Drysong.
Now we break him.
The battle is truly joy.
I'm about to get the big boy hit. I'm not going to be able to lower his defense, his magic defense. But everything else is going to hit.
Use this.
I am ready. The peacock struck.
We got everything but the lowered magic defense.
What this? Show.
Which honestly I think is pretty big, but we'll see what this does.
Now the true lesson begins. Tenaba Oparir.
Oh my god! What is that? Oh no! Those two divine skills together is busted. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The miracle of healing.
The battle is truly joy. My blade is I wreak havoc upon thee.
Good lord. That
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really?
I am ready.
was actually ridiculous.
The lion dance.
That was actually one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
Watch my blade dance. An interesting dilemma. Tenaba Oparir.
That was insane. That was without defense break. Holy crap. Cyrus has hit nuclear. Rune Lord, look at him! Look at this dude! Look at those stats! What are those stats? Weapons the user attacks with will deal additional fire damage for 3 turns. Weapons the user attacks with will deal additional ice damage, lightning damage, wind damage, dark damage. And he gets all the elements. For 3 turns, skills that normally target yourself alone will target your allies as well. So you can use this and then give everybody runes. Dude, look at his War Master. Yeah, so I'm thinking Transfer Rune is like busted with other stuff. I would love to give Transfer Rune to Primrose, but she's my healer. I kind of need her to heal. But like, she could Peacock Strut the whole team, Lion Dance the whole team. You know what would be sick though? He can, like, stout wall the whole team. He can stout wall and abide the whole team, which is sweet. Yeah, I can only imagine what this would be like with, like, Merchant. Sidestep the whole team. Freaking Reflective Veil the whole team. Also, it didn't say anything about not working with divine skills, but I would imagine it doesn't work with divine skills. If it worked with divine skills, you could get the double cast on everybody. Rest. Would Rest hit the whole team? That could be crazy. Rehabilitate the whole team. Defend. Everyone gets defense from ailments. Yeah, I definitely think there's some wild stuff. Deal damage from each of the 6 elements to a single foe. That sounds cool, but I don't think it would really be... Like, I think there was, like, one guy that was weak against, like, 3 elements. But other than that, I don't imagine this being that great. The War Master one's better, because usually enemies have, like, 3 different weapons they're weak against. I do wonder if that's better than his other move, though, just because it's 50 SP. Let's see what we get here. Elemental and physical attack strength will be swapped. What? I wonder if that would make him do more damage with because the runes you still do a physical attack. That's weird. I wonder what that even. I wonder where that would be good. I mean, this doesn't have to be on a rune knight. Like you could put this on anyone. So you could put this on like Cyrus and make him like super strong. Actually, funnily enough, Cyrus has the same exact elemental attack as Ulbrich has physical attack. Upon taking damage from a foe, gain an amount of SP equal to 1% of the damage. That's pretty dope. Gain increased physical and elemental attack when suffering from a status ailment. Gain augmented elemental attack and defense in battle. That's huge. I actually kind of like heightened healing better than SP recovery. You know what you need, though? You need Saving Grace. Saving Grace would be better than heightened healing. I don't know if you have enough job points. Saving Grace is just too freaking good. How's it going, Irish? Ulbrich looks like a superhero. I think he is. Yeah, look at him.
How about you?
Like, I'm kind of sad you don't get these during the regular game, because they look so good.
Scatter them all!
Now, what next?
His Cyrus is just gonna kill everything. Don't worry about it.
No, you don't.
I'm ready. The lion dance.
Okay, so he does have to cast it. The way that it said that, it sounded like if I gave him an augment, it would like hit everybody.
No, you don't.
I'm ready.
What is the logic of this thing? No.
The battle is truly joy.
Yeah, I have to like do this. Now, if I charge this,
Stand firm.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
What is the logical course of action? Turnabout over.
Yeah, you can get them, but you're obviously not supposed to.
You
Like, the bosses are way harder than the story bosses, so you'd have to go out of your way. They are, at the very least, they're intended to be post-game. Whether or not you make them post-game is up to you, but
my turn.
they're intended to be post-game. I found like 3 of these, but I couldn't beat any of them. I came close, but I didn't want to like sit and grind to beat them because I knew I was already a power level strong enough to beat the game. So I didn't want to get too strong and then ruin the end of the game. Which honestly, it still was kind of easy just because of the way the game's designed. Like, by the time I got to the 8th boss, I was just really strong. Which is one of the negatives of this game, I can say, is like, there's just no universe where the final fight that you fight for the story is going to be a challenge. Because you've already beaten 7 other stories, like, you're destined to be too strong, I think. Unless, like, the final story you do is with a character you've not leveled at all, but for the most part, you're pretty destined to be overpowered by the time you finish the game, just because of the way it's built. And I don't really know if there's a good way around that. Like, it's not necessarily their fault. But I mean, I suppose the way around that is to have scaling, which I don't really want the game to have scaling, so. So, I think, is this one? Because Lady of Grace is not healer. I think that this game might be like one of the best challenge run potential games I've like ever played. I mean, I can just imagine all the different ways you could challenge run this, and the game is tough enough to where a challenge run would be genuinely exciting. Because it's not an easy game, it's just at some point you get strong enough to where it's easy. But, yeah, it's not an easy game casually, so like, throw in a little challenge rules and you have so much to like. It's such an open game that a challenge run would be really exciting. It remind me a lot of like doing a Dark Souls or Elden Ring challenge run, because there's like always something to go and get and use. How's it going, Deathtron? I don't know yet, and I don't want to know yet, because I haven't seen it yet, so we'll keep that a secret for now. But so far, no. So far, I've just been killing these bosses. This doesn't have a level requirement, so I'm not sure.
Out of my way.
Not sure if this is one or not. It's not. Oh, I think this was the dancer one. Thunderblade was just the warrior, wasn't it? Because his skill is Brand's Thunder. So I think that was just the warrior. This was just the regular thief, right? There's gotta be at least one more. Is there any hint in here? Not yet. Is there any... I mean, there is an empty spot, but I think that's just the one that, like, I think that's Warrior. Not Warrior's here. Okay, so there is an empty spot. So, I mean, that means something. How's it going, Pepra? There's something here I didn't go to. I don't think it's a shrine, but there's something. Probably just a dungeon. Derelict mine. Probably not even worth grabbing stuff in here. Oh, that's kind of nice. Bonies.
Out of my way.
Boom.
And that's that.
Aha, nice.
I cannot fail.
A boss we missed.
No.
I regret to inform you that
Conjure.
this isn't going to take long.
What is the logical?
Ignis Abden. I see your faces.
I'm ready.
Lower critical. Wow, that's like
The lion's den.
the least scary thing you could have done.
Ignis Abden.
Let's go on hot dogs.
My turn. Guardian Lion God.
Wow, really?
No.
Fire sword. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that much damage.
The lion's den.
Think not. My turn. I see.
Let's try this out.
No. Is Balagar, mighty mage.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That move's not that great.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Carnage Blade. Oof. Yeah, so the switch stats thing would make that do pretty good, but it would make everything else weaker, so.
This is the beginning of your end. My turn.
Let's go and wax. Yeah, man. Master plan has been pretty wild. We out.
This is the beginning.
We out of here.
Out of my way.
And with a big chonky staff.
Fox.
Whack.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Alright, what else? Is that something? I don't think so. I mean, it's gotta be around the corners of the map. Right? Maybe this one is one? I thought this was the... priest one. But maybe it's not. I feel like it's gotta be. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's suspicious that there's like none up here. I mean, there is the Archmagus, but... This one isn't one, right? Can't be. Trader. Look, there's got to be one up here too, but I don't see one. I feel like I'm doing a Where's Waldo. What is this? That looks important. Now wait a second. How is there a healer and flame bearer? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because healer is apothecary. Um. I don't know. Is there one in like a weird spot, like in the middle or something? I don't know if these dotted lines or something.
A good day to.
Boo. Boo. Buh. What are you hiding back here?